like unto a rod. And an angel stood. That angel is Michael, standing there, saying, what? Rise and measure the temple of God, which is the holy tabernacle, and the altar, and them that worship therein, not outside. What it says in verse 2. But the, meaning those group of people which
is without the temple,
who go outside of the temple, leave them out and measure it not. Don't count them as my children. Many are called and few are chosen. Right? For it is given unto the Gentile, Goyim, which is considered heathens or devils in the Bible. They have given themselves over to people who don't want to live by the law. Right? And the holy city, what shall they do when they leave the holy city?
Tread underfoot 42 months.
They'll go out there and step on it. Oh, no. When I was in Wapping, when I was this, or when I belonged to Ebenezer Baptist Church, I saw this. You remember that guy was on television not long ago trying to badmouth the preacher? He was with him for 25 years. Now all of a sudden, when he leaves and gets outside, he had all this stuff to say. But he was there 25 years with nothing to say. That's what it's telling you about people like that who step outside of the tents of Christ, step outside of the tents of God, and get on the streets again, and they turn back on you. It warns us in the Bible about everything in this day and time to beware of. But they talk about the slaves and the soul of men in Revelation chapter 18, verse 13. And they have them classified with food and cinnamon and stone and brass and gold. That means they're selling people. They're buying and selling human beings. They're doing that right now. Most of the Negroes walk around America don't know that they were sold just like a piece of property. And you can look back in the archives in any library and you can see for sale signs on Negro. A lot of people don't know that Sears and Roebuck, the original catalog was Negro slaves. That's what that first catalog was, Negro slaves. The light-skinned Negroes, the Moors, the Bucks, the Mandingo, they had all kinds of titles, was like shoes. And now you're still a slave. Still working for a slave master who tells you what to do and what time to get up. And don't want to do for self and kind. Don't want to work for yourself. Content working inside there. I go to restaurants and I see the people there every day. If they ever got together, they could open their own restaurant. But he got them under a spell of worshiping the image of him. Worshiping the image of the beast. Other than self and kind, they'll turn on you so quick for someone else. 14, and the fruits that they what? Are departed from them. All the stuff that their souls lusted after, they can't get their hands on no more. Go ahead. And all the things which were dainty and goodly, right, are departed from thee. And thou shalt find them no more. All the little fine crystals and stuff that your aunt, you know, everybody got that aunt who got all the things in the house. Miss Dainty, she ain't gonna be able to do that long. Wake up, y'all. Wake up, everybody. 15. The merchants of these,
made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing.
That's right. All the people invested, all these Arab countries, they're slowly but surely pulling away. And they stand back crying. They loved America, boy. They could come here and do everything they couldn't do in their country. And they're crying now. And saying, what?
Alas,
alas, that great city, which was clothed in fine linen, and purple, and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones, and pearls. Yeah. For in 1 hour so great a riches is come to naught. That's right. And every ship maker, and all the companies of ships, and the sailors, and read, as many as what?
Trade by sea, stood afar off.
The mariners and the merchant seamen ain't gonna be no more. You see the new ships are the planes. There was no planes back then. So the new ships, every time you turn around, the pilots are on strike. Planes are falling out of the sky. People are becoming more and more afraid to fly. Trains are jumping the tracks. Hello. Go ahead. And cry when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying,
What city is like unto this great city?
Boy, if there's any place any greater, you can get anything you want here. Was there anything ever as great as this? Yeah, Rome was, and it fell.
Right?
That's right. Go ahead.
And they cast dust on their heads and cried.
That's the Eastern way of wailing. Oh, that means they're down in knees, weeping when they put dust on their heads. From dust I came, from dust shall return. Genesis 3 again. Go ahead.
saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour she is made desolate.
Bam! In 1 hour, desolate. Right now, cities are all going underwater. Right? What are we talking? That city will not produce whatever it produced. It'll be desolate. Go ahead. Now let's read 20. Rejoice over her, thou heavens. Has the good news. And ye holy apostles and prophets, for God has avenged you in her. For all our sacrifice and all the good Christians out there, all the ones who are out there for the cause of God and not for the cause of money and the wealth and the things of this world, God is going to avenge for you. Right? And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more. Live by the sword, you die by the sword. Right? 22. And the voice of the harpers and the musicians, and the pipers and the trumpets shall be heard no more at all in thee. All your music, talking about stealing music off the internet, ain't gonna mean nothing soon. Whether it's country, western, or R&B, nobody want to sing no more. And the craftsmen of whichever craft he be, that means witchcraft or building buildings, right? What? Shall be found no more in thee. And the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more. No more factory turning. You won't hear that no more. And the light of the candle shall not shine no more at all in thee. That means the soldiers coming home, they used to have lighthouses, which is candles, and that's how the shipmen knew how to find their way to come home in victory.
Not no more.
Not no more. Go ahead, y'all. And the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. People are not getting married no more. They're just shacking up and living together. It's more economical not to get married. Or if they do get married, they got what they call it prenuptial agreements that you can't get nothing I got. What kind of works is all this we just read in the books of 18 and Revelations? What does it say in there? By her sorcery. Read the last part of the 23rd verse. Come on, let's do it here. By thy sorcery were all nations deceived. Babylon has deceived people through sorcery. Bring it up. You know what you get the word? Pharmacy in Greek. Pharmacy. They say pharmacia. You know what that means? Sorcery and witchcraft. You know what pharmacy is? A drugstore. The use of what? Administrating drugs. That's what it has right in the Bible, in the logos, under 5331, where you look up the word sorcery and you get that word pharmacy. Pill popping. They're talking about it now. People using too much pill. Everything is NyQuil, and people are dying, and NyQuil and Tylenol and Excedrin. Which one is Sinotab is better than so? When they put it on television and they show you the person with a cold, they make you sick doing that. Because as you watch it, you start thinking, oh Lord, I'm going to get sick. And then you're sick. It tells you right there, sorcery is done through drugs. They're spreading the crack. They have the people out there using crack and heroin and marijuana. And they're making like they don't know whether they want to legalize it. Knowing that it's the source of all the crime and all the corruption. That's the work of the devil. Hello. So is the devil amongst us? You got to be kidding. He's walking with us every day and talking with us every day, preaching to us and sleeping with us, eating with us and serving us. That is the devil. Amen.
Amen.